name I came to my mind when I think peace is the movie Miss Congeniality. Have you heard about that? When Sandra Bullock received the award as Miss Congeniality, and she said, I really, really want world peace. It was funny because she thought those women were a joke. And saying, I want world peace, it was a cliche. And it is a cliche. The other thing that comes to my mind when I think of peace, unfortunately, is war. The dictionary definition of peace is the end of hostilities, harmony between a group of people, and a state of serenity. The end of hostilities, harmony between a group of people, and a state of serenity. If I ask anyone here if you want world peace, I'm sure the answer will be yes.
Yes.
And if not, I hope so, because even though I'm not Miss Congeniality, I really, really want world peace. When Will Smith gave this speech, he was receiving an award, and he was talking about the key of life. He said, the key of life is running and reading. Only running and reading. And the reason why he said running is because when you're running, you are exhausted. And you have that little voice in your head that said, I cannot run anymore. I cannot do this anymore. I'm exhausted. And if you learn how to defeat that little voice in your head, you're ready to do anything in your life, because when life gets harder, you won't give up. Then he said, reading, because there is people that have lived before us, millions, gazillion of people that have write books about any human problem that we have. So running and reading. Become the change you want in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone over the waters and create ripples. Mother Teresa. I said that world peace, it was a cliche, because it looks like changing the world is such a big world for one person. It looks like impossible. And I want to read a poem that I brought here. And probably you have listened to this before. And if you haven't, I'm glad that you're here today. When I was a young man, I wanted to change the world, and I found it was difficult to change the world. So I tried to change my nation. When I found I couldn't change the nation, I began to focus on my town. I couldn't change the town, and as an older man, I tried to change my family. Now, as an old man, I realized the only thing I can change is myself. And suddenly, I realized that if long ago I had changed myself, I could have made an impact on my family. My family and I could have made an impact on our town. Their impact could have changed the nation, and I could indeed have changed the world. In reality, we are not surrounded by serenity. We are surrounded by problems. Political problems, money problems, bankruptcy, discrimination, hate. That's what we are surrounded by. Some problems are big, like war, and some others are small, like envy, procrastination, and gossip. When you see that you want to change the world and you can, you don't need to be Mahatma Gandhi. You don't have to become Will Smith or Mother Teresa. You can become a better version of yourself, taking small steps, taking care of the small problems. looking what others are doing. Stop comparing yourself to others. You are your only competition. If you take care of those small steps and take care of those small problems, take care of your life or your health or your careers, you will become an example to follow. Especially for kids. If you have kids around you, they will become who you are. Think, are you a good example? Choose your actions carefully. Stop talking about others. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. And a small mind discuss people. What kind of mind do you have? Play the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. That co-worker that you hate so much because it's noisy and it's bothering you every single day, you cannot change that person. You can only change yourself and your attitude toward that person, and that will bring you peace. And eventually, you will have a better relationship with that person. When your husband is loading the dishwasher and he's doing it wrong, I ask myself, should I tell him he's doing it wrong? Or should I bring peace to my marriage and say, thank you for helping me? I asked a friend of mine, he's a retired Marine, what peace means to you? And he said, peace to me is knowing that I have prepared all the men on my under my orders to be the best Marines they can be, even though they are in the middle of war. When I said that when I think on peace, I also think of war, it's because we, human race, we are able to create peace or war in our life, in our town, in our nation, in our world. To me, peace means power, the power to change myself.